Hey, what is up everyone? Danny and Alex. In this choke and strangles video, we're going to show you guys how we can combine an anaconda choke and finalize it with a darce. So check it out. All right, so we're going to start this from the sprawl position. All right, so we're on all fours, almost in the front headlock. Maybe the guy shot a single leg, or sometimes he started an escape and he goes on all fours to grab this near side leg. So what I want to do is free this first. So what I'm going to do is put a lot of pressure here. I'm going to latch on over his shoulder on this side and latch on over his arm on this side. Now I'm going to free my leg as such, okay? Now from this position, you'll notice the arm that was just above his shoulder is going to swim its way through underneath the opposite arm, all right? So an anaconda choke is basically swimming your hand, you're entering over the shoulder and exiting underneath the opposite side shoulder. So from this position right here, what I'm going to do is pull the elbow in towards me. So I want to create some space here. Now, once I'm here, I'm going to latch onto my own bicep and hold on to his back. Now you'll see me sprawl my leg once again so I can roll underneath him. Now from this position, the anaconda choke is in. So what I want to do is always readjust here a little bit. And now I've got to bring my body weight towards his knees. So you'll see my legs walk, walk, walk. And I'll try to bring my top leg over his near side leg so I can pull everything in nice and tight and finish the tap. So once again, I'm breaking up the single leg position. Once I'm here, shift, bring my arm across. As this one goes through, I pull the elbow out. Very important, because I want to be able to bring my body underneath his body. If his elbow stays near him, I don't have any space. So I want to clear the space first, readjust, and slide against his arm. Every time you go here, don't open up. I want to keep the elbow where it is. So I'm going to slide across the arm. See, as I rub it against his arm, now there's no space. Now I have a lot of space here. I want to roll underneath his stomach. Once I'm here, I readjust slightly. Sometimes you need a slight adjustment. So just readjust your fingers and your palms, boom, to here, okay? What makes the choke super tight, guys, is as I move towards him. If I have enough squeeze here, sometimes I'm able to tap him. But a lot of times there's not enough pressure onto the neck. So as I walk my body towards him, and I bring my leg in by bringing my heel towards his leg, and I pull this in. Now he can't roll, and I'm able to finalize. If the elbow is up, I'll bring this and cup his elbow. 1, 2. Now we're going to look at how we transition from the anaconda into the darce. So I'm going to break this free. Once I'm here, switch my position. You'll notice how I bring this arm in, pull the elbow towards my chest, all right? And now look, easy to connect as I roll underneath him. From here, what happens now is he's not going to let me pass my leg over. As he brings his elbow up, sometimes his arm is in the way, and I can't even reach this. Bring it a little bit higher, Alex. Exactly. So now it's very hard to bring this arm in. So if I'm trying to just squeeze from here, sometimes I'm lucky and I have enough bite. A lot of times I'm not able to advance my body in this direction. So there's not a lot of pressure here. So what I'm going to do is switch. You'll notice how I bring my arm in and connect to my wrist like a seatbelt. All right, so as you do this, don't take your arm out. I don't want this arm free. What I want to do is just slide it here. See, boom. And I still keep everything. Now I'm going to force myself to go to my knees. So I'm going to scissor my legs and turn to here. Once I'm in this position now, you'll see me shoot this arm across. I'll go inside, as I discussed earlier. Now I'm inside his arm, and I'll catch here and sprawl. So you'll notice how I switch my arms here. So we'll break the same thing. I want you guys to jam this shoulder. If you don't push on the shoulder and you're just trying to sprawl here, he's going to drive his neck and put you back, all right? So I'm going to frame this shoulder, so now it makes it very challenging for him to drive forward. And this arm here is going to pull up and latch. See, as I free my leg here, it creates a lot of tension on Alex, right? A lot of pressure, Alex? Yes. Exactly. So now I want to switch. As I get to here, I pull this elbow towards me. Lots of space. Everything is tight. I don't want to do this while his head can come out. I want to always keep the pressure onto his head. And I rub this here. I roll into the anaconda. Once I'm here, look, boom. And we are here. Now, from this position, sometimes the arm is there waiting for me. So he lifts his palm here and it doesn't let me pass. So I'm having a hard time here passing. So what I'm going to do is switch. Watch. I'll switch. Seatbelt grip. Notice how this switch. I slide, seatbelt grip. And now I'll punch this through. As I turn to my knee, scissor, and I fall onto his shoulder. Now this arm's gonna shoot across. Notice how this arm's gonna disappear. Boom. And now switch into a darce.